Hey, what's up, y'all? You are listening to your Mental Matters podcast. I'm your girl, Mo. And for those of you watching, thank you for tuning in. We are back with another episode. And I was about to say one special guest, two special guests, right? Martin and Al, right? And I want to have you guys introduce yourselves to the people, who you guys are and what you do, and like why we here, what we're going to talk about today. So like whoever wants to start, let me know.
So, Mike Sturdy, right? All right, but my name is Martin Highland Jr. I'm from Southside, Jamaica, Queens.
Yep.
I'm a certified herbalist, and I do sales. So, what was the other question?
Yeah, just like who you are, like perfect, like who you are, what you do, and anything else you want the audience to know.
I also manage artists. Like I grew up with like friends for like 10 plus years. I started doing music.
Yeah.
So I also manage artists as well. So
Yeah.
just a sales entrepreneur, certified herbalist, and manager.
Yeah. Period.
Yeah.
What's up, y'all? My name is Alan Acosta. 30 years old, came from Queens. I'm a herbalist as well, and I also design, and I'm in the medical field, so I do a whole list of things.
Yeah. No, I love that. Thank you.
And most importantly, our brand is called Healing Water.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm a certified herbalist company.
For sure. And I just want to start, for one, I want to start off, I want to break the ice. I want to get like very like informal quickly, right? I know we're starting off like very formal because we want the people to know like, you know, who you guys are and what you guys do. But I want to start off for one by just telling Martin how proud I am of him because y'all, we went to school together. We went to middle school together. Okay. So let's like just start there. And like, you know, you're so like mature now and like you speak well. I mean, I feel like even from middle school, you were like, you know, you were.
I was all right.
Yeah, but Martin was a little crazy when we was younger.
I was a rat.
He was a little crazy. But you know, people grow and evolve, right? And I feel like that's for me at least, that's the expectation that people that I know that I've, you know, been around growing up, evolve and grow, and you are one of those people. So I'm definitely proud of you and happy like to even, you know, we kind of ran into each other at like a juice bar the other day, and then it was just like, yeah, we got to make something happen, you know, while you're in town. So I'm really happy that like this opportunity is presenting itself, and you know, you bringing Al. Thank you for coming.
Of course,
you know,
thank you for having me. For sure.
Yeah, and I appreciate this conversation. I think what you guys are doing is like amazing for the community. Like we need it, right? Like we need it. Like I know I've talked about on the podcast too, like even just women's health, right? And like talking about like the importance of women even tapping into like just like holistic things and like, you know, like not necessarily Western medicine all the time. Sometimes you got to go to the bush doctor and get what you need
straight from yard.
Exactly. So like I'm very excited to get into the healing world order.
Absolutely.
I'm ready to get into that very, very soon.
And I definitely want to give you your flowers too. I am proud of you too, Queen, for starting your podcast and spreading awareness, because that's what we need as a community as well.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Oh God.
Truly. Like, I mean, my goal, I feel like our goals are aligned because it's like, it's really just to continue to like bring awareness to our community particularly, right? Like, I'm cool with like, you know, white people, Asian, like other communities tapping in, but I really feel like I started this podcast with like Black and brown people in mind because like there's not a lot of like, you know, we dominate like entertainment, right? I feel like we dominate entertainment.
Everything.
Right, everything. But I feel like when we, you know, like the microscope, like when we're talking about like health and wellness, a lot of times we're the ones that are like we're kind of like on the other side of it. Like there's a deficit, right? So I feel like that's where these things come into play. And, you know, I just wanted to do my part, you know, that's all. So that's what this podcast is really for.
Oh God.
Yeah.
And one thing I want to say is this information is not hidden. It's there for everybody to see. Like there's no discrimination amongst, you know, browsing, you know, we can all find this information. So like everything that we're saying, you can, you know, go look it up.
For sure.
You know, we got to hit them with the disclaimer.
Yeah,
please check in with your local doctor.
Your physicians, all of that.
This is just things we've done for ourselves, and they worked, and you know, we helped other people do it as well. And, you know, it works.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. So okay. So we'll get into. I want to start off. I always start off with every episode with a mental health check-in, right? So like, this is a mental health podcast. So I want to start off with just checking in on how you guys and I could do mine too, but how your mental health has been lately. Maybe we could do like, whether you want to do like the past month or just this week or even just today, like how you were feeling mentally, emotionally, spiritually.
So I've been feeling mentally, physically, and emotionally. I've been in a great place.
Good.
And I say great place because I'm not worrying no more.
Good.
You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of power in not worrying and just moving like through your strides and through everything that you do with like mass confidence.
Right.
So for this month, I've just been, trying to rebrand, rebuild, and keep the ball rolling. That's all.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
It's funny you asked this though, because I was just talking about this like with the guys, and, like my friends, and even Al.
Yeah.
But like moving out of state, like it really showed me like how you could get into those patterns that you're used to, because like your whole DNA is basically here, and it's like when you working hard for like a consistent period of time, it's like when you come home, you feel like you deserve something based off of what you normalize, and it's like them same patterns ain't it no more. So I feel like it was definitely like a realignment. Like I went on 2 vacations, and every time I get back to New York, I just see like the same patterns and shit, and I'm like, I could curse on it, right?
Yeah.
Same patterns and shit, and it's like I'm tired of that.
Yeah.
So it's just like realignment, understanding like you did what you had to do here, but it's time to move on to the next chapter.
For sure.
Definitely.
For sure. I love that. I think that's extremely important. Like just knowing when it's time to move on from anything, right? Whether it's an environment, a relationship, people, places, things, whatever. That's really important. So I love that for
100%.
sure. Yeah.
How's your mental?
Oh, thanks for asking. I was gonna answer because sometimes I'll be trying to bypass it, but for me, I've been stressed. I told y'all I was stressed like this whole weekend. So I guess I'll like a weekend recap. I feel like I've just been like just stressed, and I'm like, normally I feel like I manage my stress better, but I don't think I've done a good job with that this weekend. Like I feel like I was just like, ooh, like what's something that can make me feel better quick? And so I went to the bar, and I'm like, I talk about this on the podcast sometimes. Yeah, sometimes like I want to drink a little bit, take the edge off, right? But that's not necessarily the healthiest. For me, that's something that I've actually like minimized a lot because like I've been running more, and that's something we talked about too, like being a part of like this run. Being a part of this run club and like being consistent, being diligent with that. Like drinking literally does nothing like beneficial for the body except for really, I'll be dehydrated as fuck.
Clap your
Very dehydrated. And like it just, I feel like that's even just from, going to college and stuff, naturally like, going out, drinking, take the edge off. And so that was something when we're talking about patterns, right? Like developing a certain pattern and then knowing like, oh, this could be useful in this area, but overall, it's not good for me. So I feel like I did that to kind of balance out how I was feeling. But I was still stressed. I was still stressed after. I drank, went home, went to sleep, woke up, and I was like, ooh, this is a bad weekend still.
But you're a weirdo, so
exactly.
For me, first and foremost, you gotta give yourself your flowers for being aware, because a lot of people be in denial.
Yeah.
But you already know what to do most. Switch the alternative and go to the juice bar and get bop.
Exactly.
Shots.
Well, exactly.
Tonics.
On God,
listen,
tonics,
and them shots be feeling like.
Shout out Live Long.
Shout out
on God.
Long.
And shout out to the Cray Run Club.
Yes.
You got to shout out to
absolutely.
with them,
Yeah. And you went and how you loved it?
Of course.
Yeah. It was.
Of course.
Yeah, it's fire for sure. So yeah, okay. So that was our check-in. Thank you guys. And now we're gonna get into. So I want to get into, some of the subject matter that we're talking about, right? We're going to get into you guys' brand, right? And what, all of what you guys do. But before we start, right, I have just a little kind of like icebreaker question, right? Which is, if you had to title this chapter of your life, what would you call it and why?
You want to lead, King?
I'll lead. Yeah, sure. This chapter in my life is called Research.
Ooh, I like that.
And I call it research because I feel electric right now. And I'm not going to stop the flow. Like, you know what I'm saying? So what I mean by that is I'm in a very great place as far as mentally.
Yeah.
So like that makes me creative. So as I stay creative, I stay electric and I make beautiful ideas.
Yeah.
So I call this research for sure.
I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And shout out to that mental like clarity too.
That's tough.
Yeah.
It took some time to get here, but
yeah,
you got to do the work.
On God.
You gotta do the work.
This chapter is called "Let It Go."
Ooh.
Yeah, that's Healing World or the slogan for real. But like I said, like I see the patterns that even like I indulge in.
Yeah.
You know, depending on what type of time I'm in my life, and it's just like it don't serve me no more. So it's just like it's just time to let go of everything you knew and like, you know, what you learned, like, and it's just time to reprogram and charge up.
For sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. I love that. Good titles. Resurge, Let It Go. I know that's right.
Yeah.
Ooh. Don't ask me my chapter because I don't know. Yeah, so let's get into Healing World Order, okay? Like, how did it start, right? That's where we want to start from the beginning. How did it start? How did you guys like come together and decide like we're gonna do this?
So the inspiration, like right in front of me, honestly, like Al, he was always into like herbs and he would always talk about herbs and like I just, you know, we always hear like, you know, family from Yard, like, you know, our family's from like St. Kitts, Jamaica, Barbados,
absolutely,
Dominican Republic. So it's like you always know to go back to herbs, but he would just always mention it. And then he like inspired me and I'm like, yeah, I gotta get on my health shit. Like, I gotta sturdy up, like shit going left. 2020 came, we came across the God, Dr. Sebi, and it was over. Like we just start seeing what's going on. My mom, she got like a hypothyroidism.
Yeah, I think I saw that
like
on your Instagram.
I'm just trying to figure out like why like she even taking medication for years, like and she not healing. And then like I said, we came across Dr. Sebi and other herbs and the herbs he was putting me onto, and I'm like, yeah, we gotta change how we eat. It's over.
Yeah.
And we just switched it up. And then we ended up coming across CMOS. Started a business 2020.
Yeah.
And now we here.
I love that.
Yeah.
Dope. That's really good. Okay. So like as far as you guys changing up your eating, right? Are you guys, would you say you're vegan, plant-based? Like what would you call that?
Now I am plant-based. Was vegan.
Yeah.
So the difference between vegan and plant-based, vegans only refrain from eating animals.
Got it.
So they don't like not everything vegan is healthy for you. Like the soy, possible meat, the Beyond Meat, like none of that. So plant-based predominantly like mushrooms, garbanzo beans, like wild rice, things of that nature, like food that give you life.
Yeah.
For sure.
For sure.
And then also his mom had cancer as well. So that's what also, you know, pushed us to, you know, my aunt.
For sure.
I had to throw that out there as well.
Absolutely. So you guys are cousins, right?
Yes.
Which, that's beautiful. It's in the family, okay? And so, and so do you, for you, right? Like you having like the mind to like say like, I want to get on this, right? Do you feel like it was like driven predominantly from your mom being sick or?
It definitely was because you know, when you see certain things, you can't unsee them.
Right.
And just certain things that I had to go through with her, like it rubbed me the wrong way. And I just wanted to find alternatives. That was the main thing. Because my grandmother had passed from cancer as well. Rest in peace.
Yeah.
But my mom had she had breast cancer. So my grandmother had lung cancer, my mom had breast cancer. So it's two different cancers, but it's all
for sure
the same parasitic thing. You know what I'm saying? So I was just big on finding alternatives to just make her stop taking the pills because, you know, it's like finding new information and you telling somebody about it. Granted, like I said, the information is out there, but when you're conditioned to a certain program, you don't know anything else.
Right.
So my thing was like being able to articulate all this information the right way so that my mom could be like, yo, look, all right, I believe in you, son. You know what I'm saying? Because she's listening to a physician that's, making X, Y, and Z amounts.
Right.
I got a plethora amount, plethora amount of, not even herbs, medication that they're prescribing these people.
Right.
So my mom. So once chemo was done, I was like, yeah, ma, you going on a strict regimen. Man, she's been great ever since.
Oh my, that's a blessing. Yeah. Oh my God. I was literally about to ask like, how's she doing? Because
she's great.
That is beautiful. That's amazing. And your mom too. How's she?
She's en route. So my mom burned out her thyroid. So
what does that mean, to burn out your thyroid?
Like it's completely gone. Yeah, I'm not too sure. I'm still doing research, and we still doing our due diligence to keep it regulated.
Yeah.
By using things like purple sea moss, cayenne pepper, burdock root.
Yeah.
Like things of that nature help regulate it. Diet change, plant-based lifestyle. So
yeah.
We're still on the journey, but it's healed in my eyes.
For sure.
We get into the air, it's already
done. Absolutely.
And I would say one thing about our brand, like, even though we drastically change our diet, we're not enforcing people to change their diet as well. What we're telling people is to have awareness. And also when it comes down to detoxing, make sure you take it seriously, because that's the most important thing when you're detoxing. You want to be strict. You don't want to be, taking sarsaparilla and then you're going to have a shot of Hennessy later. Like, it don't make any sense.
Not adding up.
So
right.
You gotta make it make sense.
You gotta have a strict program when it comes to detoxing. Like, it's hard for certain people to just convert, and I get it. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, just detox the right way. That's the main thing.
Yeah.
For sure.
Wow, this is so good. I'm like, wow.
And then like another thing too, I want to throw it out there, because I could say for me and Al, like once you see somebody pass away in your family, like you close with, like of something health related.
Yeah.
And you know what's going on, and you don't do nothing about it. It's like, I'm gonna go to the next funeral crying about the same thing, knowing I did the same, like, like it's like doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results is the definition of insanity. So it's like, now that I know better, I'm gonna do better, and I'm gonna try to, do my due diligence while I'm here.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm like literally like, because as you guys are talking, I'm over here thinking about like the health things going on in my family, and like, well, how can I help? Because my mom is actually dealing with something new. It's like an autoimmune condition. Shout out to Ma. So this is brand new for us, and like she just hasn't been feeling well, and we're she's taking they giving her medication, she's taking medication, but she's not really feeling like she's getting better, but she's also extremely anxious and nervous, and she like wants to see results fast. But I'm also a big believer too, like you were saying, I feel like doctors, they are here to manage it, not necessarily.
They're here to treat.
Right. But not necessarily cure,
yes.
right, or
Exactly.
get to the I don't know. I mean, and there are good doctors, far and few, I think. Because I feel like I've been lucky to have some good doctors, and doctors like of color, like Black doctors that I trust. But I mean, we don't really know, right? We don't really know if it's like helpful, right? So like from my with what you guys were sharing, I was just like, ooh, like I might have to put my mom on a strict program and have her, like get some of your products and
get on a FaceTime call with us.
Listen,
we'll be gladly,
yeah,
we'll be honored to do that for you, for sure.
Yeah.
Just one thing I'll say is like, just pay attention to when you walk in a grocery store. Like,
yeah.
The front is for entertainment, the back is for information. So just look at what's in the products you eating and Google them.
Yeah.
Like now, like it's just, I laugh because I was in the same boat. Like, I'm just sitting here eating, just like, okay, cool. Like our parents did the best that they could do. That don't mean that it's right. A lot of our parents grew up in poverty.
Yeah.
A lot of our parents came from the islands, and they thought this was the American dream. This is the American finesse. So it's just like, just do that, eat more plant-based foods, organic foods, barcode number 9. Just implement little things of that into your lifestyle. You green. And then you got us, so you super green.
Yeah. Listen, I'm gonna be hitting y'all up like, hello, I have a question. Call. Yep. Absolutely. No, thank you for that. And you said barcode number 9.
Yeah, organic only.
Got it.
Like people, when you go in the grocery store now too, like all the fake fruit is in the front. It's a finesse because people ultimately want to be healthy going into the store, so they put all the fake produce in the front. Come here, give me that nutritional value. You eating nothing for real. Go to the back of the store. In certain grocery stores, you're gonna see organic there, nice and green, barcode number 9, waiting for you. Yeah.
Noted.
Yeah.
That might be the title of this episode, barcode number 9. because like I didn't know that, right? Like this is information I wouldn't know because
and it'll show you that you can't buy produce from certain establishments, and I'm not taking no money from nobody, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying like it'll bring awareness that like a lot of these produce markets don't have number 9 fruits.
Yeah.
So you're gonna have to drive a little further down, certain spots that's gonna have it.
For sure.
Yeah.
Love it.
Trader Joe's.
Yeah.
Whole Foods.
I like Trader Joe's. I like Whole Foods for sure. Yeah. Good to know. And like I know like farmers markets and stuff are like great.
I'm a big fan of local farmers markets.
Yeah.
Like so in Queens and Long Island they have like these pop-ups all around. And, they have like their farmers markets, produce, all of that stuff. So I'm into buying stuff like that.
Love it. Yeah, I gotta get into
farm
it.
Stuff.
For sure. Okay. Ooh, I feel like I'm being gagged right now. I'm like, wow, I'm about to leave here and throw everything away.
Yes, pick the brain. Yeah, we open books.
Yes. Okay. Okay, so so I feel like I guess we could talk about herbs a little bit, right? Because I feel like that's not a conversation, like, because I know about herbs, me personally, because I'm Caribbean, right? I feel like, Caribbean people, we just grow up hearing about certain things.
You're Jamaican, right?
Yeah, I'm half Jamaican, half Haitian. Exactly. Oh, and so like herbs is just something I'm familiar with because of that. But like I feel like I want to like inform and educate the audience of like just why herbs are important. Like what would you guys say to that? Like why is it important to incorporate herbs into your life on a regular?
It's important to incorporate herbs in your lifestyle because, believe it or not, a lot of medication is derived from herbs. You know what I'm saying? It's not a quick fix. However, it's the more natural way of living.
Yeah.
And you can still take your pills, but like just know what it will do to you down the line.
Yeah.
So herbs is the way.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. I love that.
I say like herbs just help, clean the body. Like you always need herbs. Like you said earlier, like detoxification is mandatory in like everybody's lifestyle. Like we eat a lot of bullshit. Like let's just be honest. Like we eat a lot of stuff that clog the colon. Like, make the mucus stick. Like it's just herbs like wormwood help with like detoxification.
Yeah.
Burdock root, clean the blood, like things of that nature. Like herbs in general just helps clean the body. It purges the body of toxins. So it's always good to do a little one too.
For sure. And how often would you say someone should detox?
So I do a little 7-day fruit detoxes every month.
Oh, okay.
I fast one day out the year. No, 1 month, 1 day out of the month each month, for like a year straight.
Got it.
But obviously you do that like at least once a month, like 1 day fast, I would say, like just to prevent sickness based off of like everybody's lifestyle.
Yeah.
You got to do that. And it's really whenever you want. But that's just what I do. Like I said, like, so I'll say at least once a month.
Got it.
7 days to start.
7-day detox?
Yeah, to start.
Okay.
Yeah.
No liquor, no weed, no none of that.
And you're not gonna heal in 7 days. Like
right.
All the all the toxins don't purge your body in 7 days. So I don't want nobody thinking that neither. But that's just how you start off. Like do a little 7 day.
It's the start of your journey.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. And it could look different ways. You saying like it could look
your world. You could do a however.
Right. Whatever way.
And believe it or not, your body is the first doctor. So you're gonna know when you need to detox.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Your body's gonna call for it.
For sure.
So, and then not only that, after you detox, you'll be able to have a clear mind. So now your intuition is running at a full pace. So like now you're able to know what's good for you, know what's bad for you, be able to make that decision in a split second rather than, being like, oh, I don't know. Because all that cloudiness starts off in your gut.
Yeah.
So that's why we always recommend colon cleanses first.
Absolutely. No, I love that. And I think that's so true. Like the body will tell you. for sure. And I just had a question and it left me, so that is crazy. It's fine. We'll move on. But that's what I was gonna say. Yeah, I did a fast recently, and when I tell you I thought I was losing my mind. Have y'all ever experienced that? I fasted I lasted maybe for because I cheated a little bit. Because on the 4th day, I was tweaking up here. I felt like I was turning into...
Them parasites was calling you on FaceTime.
I was like, I think I'm experiencing, because I'm a mental health professional. So I really was like, do I need to go somewhere and get checked out? Because I really felt like it was so scary.
It was snacks calling you? That happened to me too.
Yeah, I felt like I just needed to eat because I wasn't eating meat. I wasn't eating I just cut out. It was just predominantly watermelon and mango. I was doing watermelon mango. And I did that for probably on the 3rd, 4th day. I was like, I'm not well. I don't feel mentally I'm not doing well.
You know what's crazy? That was the start of your detox.
Really?
Yeah,
Cheated.
You
I
just
cheated.
reached it. It's okay. It's all right.
At that moment, I was like, I need a little something.
Right.
So I had maybe a little piece of meat. And then after that, I went back to but it was so hard.
That's one of the most addictive things is food.
Yeah.
It's a new drug.
Yeah.
Especially how they making it. So it's just as long as you're aware, that's why I'm proud of you. You peeping what's going on. Definitely. People be in denial. So that's the first step, Queen. You good.
Awareness and accountability.
For sure. I'll do it again. I would definitely do it again. Maybe I need to incorporate more things. And maybe just the fruit was a little...
We could do it together.
You see what's funny?
Yes.
You see how you went to that piece of meat, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You could have just had a little sauteed mushroom to even if you cheated, it wouldn't have been that bad.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's all about alternatives.
Yes.
And that's what Healing World Order is here for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know I'm saying?
I need those.
Yes, we got
it's in the seasoning.
Yeah.
What's meat without seasoning? Dirt.
Right.
What's fish without seasoning? Unimmaculate. You're not eating that.
Yeah.
So it's just code switch. We got alternatives for y'all. So
for sure.
It's here.
Tap in, y'all.
Yeah, it's here.
I'm tapping in. Okay. It's about to be a new year.
Yes,
oh God.
And I want my body to be tea as well. Cause it's
we support it.
I want to be healthy, but people who are who live different lifestyles, their body be tea. It'd be and they don't even really be eating as much as at least from what I've seen. It looks like they're portion control, not eating as much or plant-based or whatever. And I'm the body just be doing, off of more natural things. So
it's the blind leading the blind out here, but we're gonna structure up.
For sure.
Yeah, we good.
I know it's hard when it's really accessible out here.
Mm-hmm.
You got the Red Bulls and the Gatorades and everything bad for us is so accessible.
Yep.
So it's all about literally having discipline to bring your jug of water, put a sour orange and some agave in there, some key limes. You got a little orangeade right there,
Come on, sour orange.
Oh,
I know
yeah.
that's right.
That's how you got to do it. Just alternatives out the ass.
Just remember your parents, they did the best that they could do.
They could.
Yes.
They did.
That doesn't mean that it was right.
Yes.
They did the best. It's just time to reprogram and
Exactly.
structure up.
Exactly. And a lot of those things too that they did, a lot of times, sometimes operating, you said poverty. Sometimes it's just survival, right? Sometimes, one of my friends, she calls it struggle meals, right? Corned beef and, there's certain things like corned beef or even, listen,
corned beef and white rice.
we grew up on corned beef. Well, what is corned beef really though?
Don't know.
I don't even know what corned beef is for real. I'm not sure what kind of meat that is, but we was eating it growing up, right? And then even things even though these are probably better alternatives like sardines or the canned, mackerel and shit like that, right? My friend would refer to it as struggle meals, but these are things our parents was operating off of survival, and these meals carried them through, their families through. And so it's you could evolve, right? You could grow, and so I'm here for it. I think this is great.
We was eating the same thing.
Yes. You don't have to be a victim to your past. Yeah. That's one thing. And all about his title for the year, Let It Go, that's a real big thing that we all have to keep that set in stone. Really live by it, die by it.
Absolutely.
Let everything go that's not for you.
Yep.
Literally.
And it's okay. Even if you're being judged, you gotta look at them, whoever's judging you, and realize you're not perfect. We bleed the same.
Yeah.
Do everything the same.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just making a different change in my life. So
yeah, absolutely. I love that.
yeah.
All right, it's been gems all the way through so far, right? So now we're gonna just pivot a little bit, right? So now we're, I know, me, like I was scanning, your Instagram and everything, and you're a manager, right? And you mentioned that in the intro, right? Like you manage artists,
Yes.
right? And so I want to get into, and then I want to get into, you as well. What is it like being a manager, right? And what do those responsibilities look like for you?
So like first and foremost, these are my brothers. Like I grew up with them 10+ years, and then they just started doing music, and I'm like, yo, how can I help? Like,
Yeah.
I never wanted to be a rapper. Like that was never my swag, but I was always like good at talking to people. Like,
Yeah.
I just always knew how to network and market. So I'm just like, how can I help? And they just told me what they needed to be done, and I just did it.
For sure.
So for me, it's just, just always doing my part to make sure like their music is being played in like a spot. I'm always promoting it, always having people promote it, getting beats from different producers whenever I can. Always getting behind the scenes, talking to people that need to be talked to when we in those rooms, like getting numbers, like always giving my input, making sure they take their CMOS before anything. Like, just things of that nature.
Yeah.
But like, it just, for me, it's not a job. It's more like I'm helping. Like, I don't look at it like a job. Like, I do whatever I can for my friends and my family. So
for sure,
it's fun.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. And who are you a manager for? Because you ain't do no name dropping.
So like, Quiz Music, that's my brother, tapping on Instagram.
Yeah.
jrob.igg. Rico Benzo. Bass Swag. Shout out Bass Swag.
Yeah.
Shout out the guys. And everybody and Nothing But Us Regular, the label.
Love that.
Yeah, like Gotti, Ja, Yeo. Yeah, it's just a bunch of them, but yeah, Nothing But Us Regular is the name of the label.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. And how long have you been doing this for?
Forever.
At least 7 years now.
Long time. Yeah. That's dope. And I think it's really cool that you can work with your friends.
Yeah.
I get curious about that, right? Because like sometimes even with the podcast, I think about like how cool it would be to just have like a co-host sometimes. Like sometimes that thought crosses my mind because sometimes being a one woman show is just, if things go awry, they go awry and you got to roll with it, right?
Yeah.
Whereas if I had someone else alongside with me, or if I had a team, right? It's different, right?
Yeah.
So for you, how do you feel like that's been working with friends? Because I feel like sometimes they say that could be a little tricky.
Yeah, the thing is like my friends is really family. So it's like, that's kind of the difference. And it's like, we all realize like you can't do this shit alone. Like nobody do this shit alone. Like, so it's just like realizing like you stronger together. And that's the whole point of like us even doing what we do as far as like Healing World Order. Like even while you do your podcast, like we stronger together. So it's just like, stop the cap, bro. Go get some help.
Yeah, absolutely.
We all need help.
Yeah.
Don't be afraid to ask for help, for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh God.
I love that. Well, I'm so proud of you, Martin.
I appreciate
Yeah, keep doing what you're doing.
Oh God.
Okay? Keep doing what you're doing. And yeah, let's get into you, Al, because you wear many hats as well. Like you listed off a few things that I was curious about.
For sure.
So where should we start? Like,
we can keep it brief on the medical field stuff.
Okay.
Because, I definitely would like to capitalize on, Healing World Order.
Yeah.
That's as vulnerable as it could get. Like,
Simple.
I want to take Healing World Order all over.
Yeah.
Stores, workshops, everything that we can do to provide for the community in the best way that me and Martin know.
Yeah.
Literally.
Absolutely.
I also design. It's my battle. Well, not my battle. My relationship with design is literally up and down.
Yeah.
But for the most part, throughout all the years, I got my iPad on Procreate, still creating. So I feel like in due time, I will reap the benefits of, all the work that I put in with, designing.
Yeah.
So, in due time.
For sure.
Yeah.
And what kind of design?
So I have a clothing line called One Con.
Nice.
It's pretty much the battle of the good and bad. So I got a demon on this side and an angel on my
I see
right
it.
side. So it's just about the balance of life.
Yeah.
And it's just so crazy. In the time that I created this, we also created a beautiful brand called Healing World Order that's all about balance and everything that I'm standing for.
Yeah.
So it was hand in hand. So even though, you know, I didn't fully develop that baby, I made a beautiful, you know, other one.
For sure. For sure.
But, you know, I'm gonna get back to that for sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I love that. Yeah, if it's something you're passionate about, and I feel like I always say if you keep your mind keeps running back to something, then I feel like you should be doing something with it. Right? Because a lot of times, you know, we as humans, we have so many thoughts in a day, right? But like, if it's reoccurring, if it's a reoccurring one, then I feel like you gotta tend to it, even if it's, you know, because you could revisit it and then decide like, you know, healing world order is always at the top, right? But maybe revisiting it, right, and figuring out like what, you know. And it sounds like that's what you want to do. But
that's why I said, my fault.
No, go ahead.
But the research is all about realizing what I have in front of me, and just putting all that electricity in everything that I have around me. So, absolutely, I'm confident about it for sure.
I love that. I love that. Well, congratulations on everything, y'all, because y'all successful already, right? But I think it's just gonna keep on, you know, growing for both of y'all in your different, you know, in the different things that you guys do, for sure.
Appreciate you.
Okay, and so I wanted to talk about, like, with you being a manager, right, and you know, both of you guys, right, just juggling, you know, a business, right, healing order, and, you know, design, managing. Like, I'm sure it can get stressful, and you guys could tell me, because I feel like I be stressed, but sometimes I feel like people deal with stress differently. Me, when I'm stressed, like, you gonna know I'm stressed. But like, for you guys, how do you guys manage and deal with stress? What does that look like for you? When you're stressed, what does it look like? Let's start there. That's part one. And then the part two is, how do you cope and manage?
So what stress looks like for me is, I'm a Gemini, so like I can become mutable. You know what I'm saying? So like, I can disappear sometimes, you know, and that's not the best way to handle things. But I realized the way how to cope with the stress is being able to have somebody to talk to.
Yeah.
And, you know, he's like that's that person that I talk to for sure. Like,
for sure.
We always, you know, exchanging differences, exchanging ideas, but like the main thing about managing stress is having somebody to talk to.
Yeah.
For sure.
Release that, yeah.
For me, it's the gym and music. I ain't gonna lie, like, that's my therapy.
Yeah.
Like, whenever I'm stressed, I'm gonna go do some pull-ups, go do some dips, some push-ups.
Yeah.
Or I'm gonna just throw on the guys. Like, just leave me alone. I'm about to just listen to the guys.
For sure.
Yeah. Or I pray.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've been on some getting closer to God these last 2 years type of vibe as well. So I ain't gonna lie, lately I've been on some praying shit.
Have to.
Yeah. Without God, shit dead.
Yeah. Absolutely. It's so true. And the world is getting scarier and scarier. I don't know if y'all turn on the news. I don't. But like, the news finds me. Even when I try to avoid it, the world is just getting more and more treacherous. So I think like prayer helps to balance it out for sure.
Yeah, we got to start overly pushing to God.
Yeah.
What's been going on with all this other shit, but got to get back to reprogramming.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Just pushing drink and drugs and vapes. Like,
and with
vape, not a cigarette?
I'm like,
oh,
it's crazy.
Friend. You're not questioning that?
Right. Yeah.
You gotta get back to something you heard. Like, there's a lot of like unstructured, normalized things that we don't even question no more. Let's do it, guys.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And I definitely saw something on the news that talked about, like, with vaping now, it can cause this like irreversible lung disease, which I don't even know that people know about. But I saw it.
Say the first word.
Irreversible. Like, your lungs cannot heal. It cannot. And it's happening younger, teenagers, 20-year-olds, 30, however old you are, it's happening. So I just kind of and even if you still choose that, right? At least like asking more questions, right? Doing your research on what you're putting in your body and what you're consuming, right? Like, I know at one point, like hookah, right? Hookah, I feel like people still smoke hookah, like in the lounges and clubs and stuff like that. Hookah is something that had a run for a little minute. Hookah, you know,
definitely.
I don't even know if
the new hookah.
listen,
Yeah.
listen. And even with hookah, like, you know, I've even
They have portable. I'm sorry.
No, go
they
ahead.
have portable hookah now.
Oh yeah, facts.
Like
One of my
I couldn't
mates had that in the car the other day with cats.
Yeah.
I was like, "What? Y'all vibed out."
To each his own, but I'm just saying, like,
Yeah.
it's all about awareness at the end of the day.
being mindful for sure.
You know,
Just knowing what you're doing.
Yeah.
Right? Because when if because not everybody's body is different. Like I know people who have smoked their whole life and they didn't get one piece of sickness.
right?
Right? And then I know people who maybe dibbled and dabbled a little bit and they got sick. So it's not just like you're doomed if you do it, but I think like just knowing what you're choosing to do, right? Just like when people are having sex, right?
Yeah.
Knowing what the risk factors are and knowing what can happen if you partake.
And I don't want y'all to get it twisted either. I smoke weed. I just don't smoke a grabber. And then I utilize things like calendula, mullen leaf, and those like, help with like lung inflammation and things of that nature. And then I refrain from weed at certain times. So I'm not perfect neither. Like we're not trying to sit here and portray this, but
for sure,
just be mindful. Like just
Exactly.
incorporate a little 1-2 detox, a little fast in moderation. But the vape though, I just came from Costa Rica.
Yeah.
They had on the vape boxes like people in the hospital with like the throat shit.
Really?
And, like, people like it showed you like the different flavor vapes and what type of like situation you'll be in.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, they telling you out here. That's fire.
They are.
At least they letting you know you're gonna be in a hospital bed or with the drone in your throat. Like at least they letting you
They're
know.
telling you.
Yeah, and
For
they
sure.
still gonna do it, but it's
For
just
sure.
put the vapes down.
Yeah.
Please,
Mhm.
please put the vapes down.
Yeah. And it even says it on the hookah. Like I used to have my own hookah or buy the shisha, and when you buy it, it says on the packaging like this can cause cancer.
Yeah.
It tells you plain, right? And if you choose to partake and you know the risks, cool. But if you for somebody who may not know and they go to like a hookah spot and they're engaging, they might just think like, oh, like, because from what people have known, I feel like about something like hookah, they think it's like water vape. Like I remember at one point it was like, this is water vapor, this is flavored nothing. And it's like, no, it's flavored something.
Flavor, yeah.
There's tobacco in there. Might be the nicotine in there. There's stuff in there. So it's interesting, for sure. So, okay, this is good. This is good. Okay, so we talked about coping, managing stress. And so, yeah, question for both of you guys. What would you say is the hardest part about being, because would you guys call yourselves entrepreneurs?
Absolutely.
Sure.
Yeah. What would you say is the hardest part about like juggling all of the things that you do?
The hardest thing.
And then we'll go to the easiest after. Or we could start with the easiest and go to the hardest, whichever one you feel like
Me,
is.
Leo.
Right. Yeah.
So I also do sales too.
Yeah.
By the way.
I feel like we got to get into that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But
we will.
I am a sales entrepreneur. I sell solar.
Mm-hmm.
So doing like sales in another state, which I now predominantly live in another state now. CMOS, the herbalist business, and music. You said how it is juggling, like
yeah, like being an entrepreneur, being someone who kind of like, you manage things on your own, right?
Yeah.
As opposed to like being in a structured, like with someone. Because I don't know, would you classify it like you don't have a 9-to-5 schedule? Do you?
No.
Okay.
So to an extent. So I just wanted to make sure I was answering the question properly. But I love it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, because I literally asked God for me to be so busy. I don't even know, like to a point where like I don't got time for myself, because I feel like it always keep me, busy doing something and elevating. But I even mentioned the sales thing because they actually taught me structure.
Got it.
Like when we first started it was like, our own ideas to the extent that work best for our time. But like, once you go into like a sales job and you see the structure that a company that's making millions, like, in a year, consecutive years, like what they got going on, like it teaches you structure.
Yeah.
So like, I love it. Like I like the juggling. I like the ups and downs. Like I like the journey because it just shows you like you got control over your life. Like you got the power to really do this shit if you really want to do this shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love that.
Man.
I think that's great.
I honestly feel like, as I'm referencing off of what he said, there's beauty in like not knowing for a little bit and then sitting down, preparing, and then getting the idea to like execute.
Yeah.
So it's an up and hill battle, but it's an up and down battle. But at the end of the day, there's beauty in the journey.
Yeah.
So it's not easy or hard. It's about like what we signed up for. To be honest, we asked for this. Like we asked God for this. You know. Like,
Yeah.
And for more. You know. So
yeah.
we're grateful for what we have. Let's put that out there. You know, I'm completely grateful, but
yeah,
we definitely, you know, we're working through it.
I love that.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
I seen some posts today too, not to cut your wisdom. It was saying like you don't always need like step for step detailing when you gonna do some shit. Like just go ahead and do it. Like the steps are gonna happen on the journey. Like you don't need to have a blueprint. Like just go.
Yeah.
Do it. Let it go. Same thing like letting go of trauma and bullshit.
Absolutely.
Like just do it.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Just go ahead.
Yeah. And that's even, you know, the faith, that's faith, right? Like the faith piece, right? You need faith to do a lot of things in this life, and, you know, to have a business, right? To grow a brand, to navigate multiple, you know, things. You may not have all the answers, right? Like, and I think it's okay.
Yeah. I'm completely fine with that.
I don't got all the answers. You?
I wish not even wish I did. Like, I'm happy. Like, I'm good. Rolling with the punches.
Figuring it out.
Yeah.
At a time. As long as you getting 1% better every day.
Absolutely.
You green.
Absolutely. And I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I wish I did have the answers. Like sometimes I wish God would come sit on my bed and be like, do this and you will be exactly, you know, like sometimes.
But like that's where we come into play. And you gotta cleanse the colon. Cause then the mind will be able to flow easily. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because our gut holds all of the waste in our body. Damn near all of it. So what you have to do is cleanse it out. You'll be able to sleep better, think better. As long as you see more, your skin gonna be better. It's just
absolutely.
It's not just one thing. That's the beauty about it. It's multiple things.
Yeah.
And then once you have the faith, because you can eat healthy, but if your mind is not positive, you're counteracting the benefits.
Absolutely.
You have to do it all in one.
Absolutely.
A holy trinity, literally.
Yeah.
3:
mental, physical, emotional, all at once. Has to be aligned.
And don't get me wrong, like people been successful in that bullshit.
Yeah, for sure.
If you know what's going on, like if you know the food clogging your mindset, like your colon, like your habits, like why not just take away and see what it do? You feel me?
Yeah.
You can't maneuver straight if you're not eating straight.
Can't.
You definitely ain't gonna think straight, but it's just like just adding little things in moderation.
Yeah.
Like I think it's just in moderation, you know, just give yourself some grace. Like it was designed this way. You can't be mad. Like this was designed this way. If they wanted us to know everything, they would have gave it to us.
Oh, for sure.
Just know, like, be light on yourself, queen. Don't you know? But
absolutely,
this is right. You ever heard the saying, like, you be looking everywhere for signs is right in front of you?
It's right there.
That's how I look at life now.
Yeah. The harder
right
you
next
look.
to you is right in front of you. Like, just utilize it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, I love this. Come on now. This is gems all around.
God.
Yeah. And what would you say is your favorite thing about what you guys do?
Want me to start that?
But of course, King.
The best thing about what I do is being able to help people and actually seeing the results. Cause like, yeah, you could do all the Instagram testimony and all of that.
Yeah.
When you get that call, like, yo, Al, the doctor just said my A1C1 level dropped off for herbs. Like, I'm able to get my surgery. Like, you know how that feels? That's like
amazing.
It's better than money itself sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like, we all need money, but like, there's no better feeling than helping people.
Yeah.
In a way that you feel is right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I may not have all the answers, but like I could lead you in a direction that I've helped multiple people down. You know what I'm saying? So
love that.
That's where I stand with that for sure.
That was great.
It's a favorite thing that we like.
Favorite thing about what you do. And it could be anything. It could be whether it's in,
it's spreading the knowledge, like spreading the awareness to, you know, the people to understand it is time to reprogram. Like it is time to read what we're eating, everything we're doing, because the game is over. Like the game is literally done. So just spreading the knowledge and giving back to our community is like you said, helping people. We just love doing that naturally.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's what we was born here to do.
Love that. Yeah, you're in the service of others, right? That's how I even refer to like what I do, being in the service of others.
And then another thing, like just planting that seed. Like,
yeah,
not everybody gonna water that seed.
Nope.
But you drop that seed in the right queen or king's hand. Oh my God.
Yeah, for sure.
It ain't gonna reach the Bronx. It's gonna reach New Orleans. It's
Yeah.
gonna reach. It's just gonna keep traveling. So that's another thing I like too, to just piggyback off of that. Just keeping the seeds planted where it's supposed to be, and letting them grow without you.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
That's the main thing. It's the main thing. Because, we may have certain situations that, we have high expectations for, but the main thing, when we living in our purpose is that we can just spread the knowledge and, go with it. You know what I'm saying? Let it go.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what are those things that you feel like you have higher expectations for?
It could just be like for a situation as far as like a relationship or where you expect it to be in life at a certain time, when it's just all of this is divine if you're moving in your purpose. You know
sure.
what I'm saying? So that's the main thing, is just accepting your flaws and really just going with divine's timing.
Yep.
If you're doing the right thing, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, for sure.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And if you weren't doing this, what would you be doing? We just got to throw in a little curveball. What would you be doing?
I honestly, I'm gonna keep it real. I can't even answer that question because I only seen it this way.
For sure.
Because
I respect that.
Granted, like, when we were in high school, we had basketball dreams, but then like the way how things turned out, like I don't see it any other way. That's personally for me.
Simple.
Yeah. I can't even tell you, Queen. I don't know what I would be doing. I just thank God I'm doing what I'm doing.
For sure.
Thank God.
I can't even tell you. I was just saying that the other day, like literally, because we've been having a lot of conversations, me and my friends, since we've been back, and I'm like, yo, I wonder if I still ate meat, like how it would be. Where would I be at? But I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm just glad I'm where I'm at.
Right. Glad you're not eating it.
Yeah.
Period. I know that's right.
Oh God.
I love that. I feel similarly. Like I didn't see myself doing anything else. I feel like my track was pretty straight. Like I knew since I think funny thing is middle school was the first time I ever said I wanted to be a therapist.
Yeah.
And my life pretty much followed that track. I think when I got, because when you get to college, there's this point where you have to decide what your major is going to be.
Right.
And for me, it was either psychology or journalism. And it's funny because I feel like I'm kind of doing, it's like both of them in one.
Yeah.
And in college, one of my professors was like, how you gonna do that? Because I did tell her like what I wanted to do. Like,
you gonna do that?
Listen, this was mind you, this was a professor.
How dare she
disrespect
this guy?
Literally, like to this day, and I'll never forget it because when she said it, I was actually like sad because I was like, oh, like she hasn't seen it done the way that I'm describing it. So, and she is like, an older woman. At the time I was, whatever, 19, 20. And she's like 40 something. And she's like, girl, are you sure? I don't know. And it stuck with me because I was like, maybe it won't work out. But then once I saw how things were progressing and that things was just, and that's where having faith and, believing in God comes in, because it's like, yeah, like it could not work out. Yeah. But for me, things have worked out pretty
as it should,
smoothly, So like, shout out to her though, because she was cool. But like when she said that, I was like, damn, that hurt my feelings for sure.
That hurt be a portal to your growth. So
yeah,
shout out that teacher, man.
Right. I'm over here thinking I can't even remember her name fully because I would have said her name, but she was cool. She was an AKA. She was like, if I could describe her, she was cool, but she hurt my feelings. I won't forget that.
I also peep 9 to 5 wasn't the way. It wasn't just health we peep. We just peep what was going on out here as a whole. I'm like, they subject you to only making this and putting you in debt. Oh, this is the cycle.
Yep.
Oh, this is the process. Yeah, nah.
Absolutely.
There's more out there. You might as well go get it.
Yeah.
It was just like, 9 to 5s wasn't it neither. So
I love that.
Yeah, I just knew there was something else out there.
When you know better, you gotta do better.
Exactly.
Right? And you can still choose to like, but it might be settling depending on how much information you do know and what it is that you actually see for yourself, right? That's why for me, like, I'm always like, whatever that thing is, go after it, right?
Yeah, like we all victims of doing shit to our own comfort based off what we want to normalize in our life. So it's just about choosing your normal, what you want to normalize.
Exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
literally.
Yep. Okay. So this was good. This was a good convo. We're gonna pivot again, right? This is gonna be our probably third and like last pivot, right? Before we wind down. So now we're gonna get into relationships a little bit, right? We want to get in your business, right? Because I'm sure the audience, they gonna want to know. They gonna want to know. So, are you guys single? Are you in a relationship?
I'm single.
Single?
Yeah.
I'm unavailable.
Ooh. Tell us what that mean.
No access to me.
Ooh.
Don't leave me alone. Yeah.
Why is that?
I'm in mode right now.
Got it.
Yeah. I'm in mode. I'm about to go back onto my sales journey.
Okay.
Start my sales job again. So. And I'm aligned. Like I know where I need to be.
For sure.
Yeah.
I respect that.
Yeah.
I respect that. And I mean, do you guys want that? Do you want a relationship? I mean, based on
married, kids, all of that.
In due time.
You heard?
It just has to fit natural in the program.
Yeah.
That's the main thing. Like it can't be forced. You just gotta vibe.
Yeah.
It's how it lasts.
For sure.
And if you're gonna be in it, no cheating. You gotta stop normalizing cheating.
I know that's right.
Definitely.
I don't like
you better say it louder for the
take
people
accountability.
who can't hear.
Take accountability. Let's all
right
do
now,
that.
I was waiting for this one.
Yeah.
Big bomber clutch.
You?
Yeah, back in my time I grew up, that's all I see. You understand me? I said?
Yeah.
We both.
That's all you see.
For sure.
Depending on where you come from. And,
Yeah.
you got bread, niggas, OGs normalized, I taking care of this and that.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah.
You look at your mom and your sister, you're not jacking that.
For sure.
You jacking that to the queen, you're supposed to. And then another thing is like, how I'm gonna trust you not even sturdy with your queen. Yeah,
I know that's right. I love that.
So we're gonna throw that out there too.
No,
like
that's
if you in that,
That's real.
yeah, cut that out.
Yeah.
That don't make no sense. Like hold yourself accountable if you can't. On both behalves too, but I'm just speaking to the men specifically because like that's just some shit that get normalized in our lifestyle. Like
absolutely.
Dog.
I love to hear that.
Yeah.
That's refreshing.
Yeah, it's time to sturdy up, Mo.
Please tell them, okay? Tell them, because like
it's because the colons are clogged and they're eating things and they can't think straight. It's a lot going on. But the soy, we gonna
talk about the soy now because
the soy.
Yeah, the soy. I feel like soy be, and this might sound funny.
Feminizing men.
Yeah, like men.
You don't remember the meme era when they was talking about the why the men getting sassy? It's because of the soy. It's in everything you eat. That's why I said the front is for entertainment, the back is for information. I bet you any amount of bread, soy is in damn near everything you eat.
Oh Lord.
Excessive amount of soy will make it sweet. Pause. Just stay away from soy. Stay away from soy.
Turning cats, you gotta stop
Ooh.
doing what the women do. Give them the fanny packs back. Give them the gel mayonnaise.
Wow.
Do a little 1-2 clear.
Yeah,
give them the gel.
Facts, definitely.
Just be a king.
Yes.
Please.
Open the door. I'm tired of. Oh yeah, y'all should never got me started.
Please. No, because I'm gonna get.
I'll get them.
Letting your queen walk closer to the street when y'all walking. Who raised y'all? Bro?
They be scared.
That be losing me, bro.
They be scared.
What's up, bro?
They don't want to get hit.
Your queen, like we got to get back to this.
They don't want to get hit.
Door for your queen, your mom, like certain.
Please.
Come on, kings.
I love all of this.
And if y'all on a date and y'all about to hop in the car, make sure y'all open y'all shorty's door first. Don't let her touch your door. She may got COVID. I'm just saying, like,
listen.
I'm telling you.
Don't let her open the door. You open that door. If you even trying to impress her, that's a little, gentleman spice right there.
That may.
I don't know what's going on.
Me neither.
It's getting me tight now, though.
Girl. Right.
Like, seriously, queens, if that man is not opening your door, you hear me?
Right.
And he got you walking closest to the street, reconsider that.
Yeah, reconsider. I love that. And I think like there are I feel like women have gotten used to that not happening. So it's kind of just like, okay, I guess. I mean, at least from the women that I know, that is like, that are single, actively going on dates. Men is not really doing that. I mean, it's far and few. Some are.
Yeah.
You know, like I remember the last time someone opened the door for me and I was like, I think I like you. I think I like you now. And it was before that, it wasn't even giving that. But when he did it, I was like, you love me? Like, do you love me?
Oh God.
And that's the thing, when you're deprived of something and you get it, what happens is like interesting.
I don't want that for my queens, except nothing less.
Right.
I'm not jacking that.
Yeah.
Not jacking that.
So thank you for that. I love all of that. And I know you guys both said you want relationships, right? But you want it to happen, you said, naturally, organically, in due time, right? You want, what would that look like for you? And I don't know that, do you guys, is this even something that you guys think about, like, or imagine? Because I know women, we kind of like think
it's
about
something
this.
that we think about, but it's not something that we like necessarily focus on.
Yeah.
Because like we're handsome men. So it's not hard for us to obtain women. However, it's about the discipline.
Yeah.
It's about like realizing what's really for you. And how I would want a relationship to look for me is completely healthy.
Yeah.
Like loyal, of course. You know, one hand wash the other. 50-50, you know, like,
ooh.
And I'm saying 50-50 where like one hand washes the other.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Clip for him for that. I'm
trolling.
That's the clip. That's the first clip we playing out.
Nah, but yeah, for sure.
But I know what you mean though. One hand wash the other, not 50-50.
Yeah.
Not
reciprocity.
I'm just trolling.
Reciprocity.
Yeah.
Yes.
To me, I understood.
Reciprocity.
Reciprocity.
Yeah. Exactly.
For sure. I love that.
Yeah.
So like, do you feel like you would want more of like a partnership, or would you want to be like, because there's some men who are like, nope, like I'm gonna pay the bill, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. And then you know, like gender roles. Like, do you look at relationships in that way, or do you feel like you would want a more like a partnership type of relationship?
I'm a provide, of course.
Yeah.
But as far as like making me feel like, I'm the one, like we gonna bounce off on that, like I'm gonna make you feel like a queen as long as you make me feel like I'm that king.
For sure.
It's really simple.
Simple.
We try to add rocket science to a lot of this stuff, but when you're honest, transparent, good things should come out of that.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sure. It all boils down to communication, really. Like understanding like where a person's head is at, right? Because even a question like that, like what are your thoughts about, a date, right? In this generation here, it can just go left really quick. So that's why I'm always like, like let's try to understand each other. It doesn't have to be all of this,
Yeah, for sure.
But for you, what would you want that to look like for you? A relationship?
Just alignment.
Yeah.
Communication, transparency. Simple.
Yep. No cheating.
Absolutely not. That's a dub.
Yeah.
That's childish.
Yeah, that's childish. Like, if I ain't gonna be honest with you, like if I feel like I need to cheat on you, I shouldn't even be here. So it's just like,
yes,
that's that's old school. That's like young boy shit for me.
I concur.
But I feel like it's just young boy shit in general for any man to be doing at this age. But
yeah,
that's another topic for another day. But just alignment, communication, transparency. That's all that relationship is to me. Or
for sure. I love.
It's also good to be fine with solitude. You have to master solitude in order to even to show up in a relationship.
I agree.
So you have to be fully comfortable with yourself in order to even accept love or even give love.
I agree with that. I think that's good.
Touching. I like touching my queen.
Yeah, physical touch, love language.
Yes.
Yeah, I know that's right. As you should. The girls like affection, love and affection. Okay, please touch me.
Reassurance touch. Come in.
Right. Okay, but I love this. No, this is good. This is good, and I think even to what you were saying about the solitude piece, right? Because I feel like there's a lot of people who don't know how to be alone, right? And like, shout out to Cardi. I love Cardi B. But I feel like what is going on right now, and it was funny because me and my mom were just talking about this the other day. My mom was like, she looked like she don't know how to be alone. And when my mom said that, I was like, oh, because my mom don't really chime in on like mainstream media, but I really was sitting here like, what is happening here? I don't think is a good example necessarily to the girls, because I do feel like Offset did what he did, cheated on her, whatever, and embarrassed her completely and entirely. And even if she did want to move on, right, and date someone, I think it being so publicized, and then like just the time, like her youngest child just turned 1, and then she's, to me it just was like, this is not how I would want, like, if Cardi was like my friend or my, whoever, I would be like, girl, like, just wait. Like, just wait. And so, but she's a celebrity with mad money. She could do what she want. I'm just saying, like, I feel like people have to learn how to spend time with themselves, because then certain things just wouldn't happen. You get what I'm saying? And I feel like, so I do feel like that solitude piece is key. But there are a lot of people who like are just relationship type of people. So like they end one relationship and go in another, and it could be all completely healthy. Like, it doesn't necessarily mean that like there's a problem there, but the mindfulness piece, like just being mindful of patterns. Like, how are you?
The main thing.
Right.
That's the main thing.
So yeah, that's my thoughts on that. But yeah, any other thoughts before we go to the next question?
That's about it.
Okay. So, and this is more like, we get a little bit more general, right? Which is like, how do you guys find it navigating relationships? This could be platonic, this could be romantic. Because maybe it's not a, for you guys, I don't know if you guys like have like, do like talking stages and stuff like that. But like, with navigating relationships that maybe aren't like long term, but could be romantic or platonic friendship, how do you feel like that is going right now in this stage of your life, as you're like kind of locking in and you're, navigating business and figuring things out for yourself?
For the most part, most of my relationships are healthy right now.
Okay.
And I feel like it starts with the boundaries that I personally set for myself.
Yeah.
Yeah. To be honest.
And what's one of those boundaries? What's like a boundary that you set?
Sometimes it's not always chilling with the homies, Take your space.
Yeah.
It's not always about going out, drinking,
right.
Stay home, read, work out, like do things that fuel you. Like you don't have to worry about anybody else but yourself sometimes.
For sure.
And I think that's where you project in your relationships, the way you take care of yourself. So like, if you going to the gym, if you trying to work on your craftsmanship or whatever it is, as long as you put in that work, every other situation will be fruitful, because people won't try to play with you if they know that you come in a certain way.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And if they do, it's like, that's up to you to, distinguish whether you're going to let them play with you or not.
Exactly.
So,
exactly.
Pretty healthy. Showing up relationships, definitely.
And you mean like, just to clarify your question, like as far as like all relationships in your life?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it could be romantic, platonic, family, whatever.
Yeah, I feel like exactly what Al said is very like, it's structured. Like, I feel like if you're not aligned with what I got going on, get away from me type of vibe. Only because like, not real shit. Only because like, when you got something in front of your hands that need to be expanded, it's just like, it's just time.
Yeah.
Everybody respects my time, and like he said, there's no going out. Like, I don't drink no more, so it's just like a lot of the things that I used to do, a lot of people still do. So yeah, whoever need to be with me is here with me. Honestly, so.
I know that's right.
Or shout out to my friends and the family though.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. Ooh, this is good.
And there's nothing wrong with going out. It's just about when it's about solitude, when you feel like you overstimulated, when you feeling these certain feelings and emotions, you don't need to be around other people, because other people is only gonna make it particularly worse. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Regardless of how you may look at it, because you may be with a friend that you don't see, but you see him at the bar, you may just express how you feel, and then they be like, yo, maybe you should just X, Y, and Z.
Yeah.
And then like you wasn't even thinking about that way. And then you're like, oh shoot, maybe I could do
Oh,
it that
God.
way. But then that's not the most healthiest way.
Yeah.
But then you got the inhibitions, you know, you lick it up. So just know when you need to create that space.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong going out though.
Nothing wrong with going out, for sure. But and that's the thing, who are you going out with? Like, I'm in this stage right now where I want to solo date myself, like all the time. I'm like, I want to go here. And I kind of don't want anybody with me just because, you know, I know my vibe.
And you may meet your person doing all of that stuff.
Listen.
That's
exactly. Listen, I'm in that, listen, when I tell y'all I'm in that season, I'm like, God, how long? I'm old as, sometimes I feel like I'm old, right?
And newer.
You're
Newer.
Getting old.
Seasoned. Right?
I mean, remember that.
Exactly.
Age is just a number.
It is.
Every day we learn some new shit. Every day, you know.
For sure.
We get some knowledge, so we getting newer in my eyes. That's how I look at it.
I love that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start saying that. We getting newer.
Start doing affirmations.
Affirmations.
Oh,
yes.
God. You don't do affirmations?
I do.
Oh,
I do.
good.
But not as much as I probably should. You know.
So we do it every day.
Every day?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Every
Top of the
single day.
rising. Yo, another thing I was gonna speak on too, like,
Yeah.
yo, bro. I'm the only one that used to like, or sometimes pick up their phone off the rosin, like first thing.
Oh no, I used to do that for
Yo.
sure. Yeah.
We gotta pray before we touch
Yeah.
our phones.
Mm-hmm.
But the reason I brought that up is because we be doing like affirmations first thing off the rosin, like just to reprogram the energy type shit.
I love that.
You know, and after 21 days, you reprogram your DNA. You feel me? So your
Mm-hmm.
whole structure, your mindset shifts. So
Yep.
definitely add that to the arsenal. But I just peep. A lot of people just go to their phone like
Oh,
off the wake up,
immediately.
like, and I was people. For me, sometimes I still do
Yeah.
it depending on the day. But
Yeah.
I just be like throwing that out there because I know I ain't the only one that do it. But just
For sure.
talk to God one time.
Absolutely.
Rising.
You should.
Give them 10 minutes.
Yep.
That's all. Like every day.
Yeah.
And I feel like when you before you even touch your phone, you should meditate. That's what I do. So I'll meditate
Mm-hmm.
for 10 minutes, set an alarm if I need to. And after that, I can attend to everything else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But as long as you're giving yourself that time in the morning, because I feel like that's the most important time.
Yep.
I call that grace time.
Mm-hmm.
And he always tell me, yo, give yourself grace.
Yeah.
Give yourself grace. That's my grace time. A
Mhm.
little 10 minutes of just me.
Yep.
Just hearing the sirens, hearing the police cars,
Mm,
hearing the birds chirping, you know,
Yeah.
that's my meditation right there.
for sure. I love that.
Mm-hmm.
Solid.
Yeah.
I think is necessary. I know for me, like I'm a meditator too. I pray often as well, but it's not always like first thing. Like sometimes in the morning, I actually like it to be really quiet in the morning. Like when people start talking to me as soon as I wake up, I'm like, are you cool? Are you good? Like I'll be like, you're not serious right now.
And you Caribbean too, so I know you get those mom texts like,
What?
where's
Jamaican?
this at? Yo.
Monique. I know you don't woke up to Monique
No.
one day, right?
Absolutely. And my mom is she an early riser. She a morning person. Her volume be on 10 on the wake
Yo.
up. And I'll be like, how did you sleep last night?
West Indians and Spanish, they clap me. They got it. I love y'all though, but
Shout out our mom.
Word.
Shout out all the moms out there.
Yes.
All the guardians as well. Word.
It's crazy. But yeah, for me, I just like it. That's my little solitude meditation moment. It's just quietness.
Mhm.
Like I just be quiet. And I'm like, okay, we up. And for me, it also takes me a really long time to like wake up. Like to feel awake. Like I be up for like it takes me like that's why I'm always like I can't work before like 9 or 10 because I'm not a functional person. Like even though I'm awake,
Mhm.
I'm still very fatigued.
Mhm.
And that's for reasons like that are like, you know, related to like my like which I feel like I've talked about on the podcast. I have PCOS, which like is, you know, one of the like main symptoms of that is just chronic fatigue. So like I'm always really tired even when I do get sleep. And it affects like, I mean, it's a woman thing, so I don't know if you guys would know, but y'all might.
sure, yeah.
Yeah, but it affects like my hormones and
Yeah.
like cortisol and like different things. So like even when I'm like at rest, my body might feel like
It's constantly going.
going, right? And that's why when you said the thyroid thing, there could be some sort of like similarity there.
For sure.
They're different, but
Yeah.
so for me, I'm always tired. Even when I'm well rested, I got sleep. So caffeine sometimes is my friend. I'm like a coffee drinker. You know, I've transitioned to matcha, but matcha don't. I be like, man, I'm still tired. So like for me, that's a thing where when I wake up in the morning and I'm tired, I'm really tired. And I'm like, yo, be quiet. Because like I'm trying to like be okay with the fact that I just even just slept and still tired.
Yeah.
You know? So like sometimes it's deeper than just like me just wanting it to be quiet. It's me trying to just say like, you're up. Your body's working. May not be working exactly how it should, but it's working.
Yeah.
You know? So for me, it's like just me having that like me time, grounding myself, reminding myself like I'm okay. So like for me, yeah, my mornings be like, I'll be serious about my mornings. Just being quiet for real.
Grace
Sure,
time.
yeah.
Give yourself grace every day. Every day.
Oh God.
Yeah.
No matter if you on slim time, just make sure you give yourself at least 3 minutes where you just taking a deep breath, you know,
Yeah.
because sometimes people forget how to actually breathe. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So just master breathing
Yeah.
and master your mental before you step out into the world.
For sure. For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I know it takes a lot to run a podcast. You know,
God.
you gotta go here, make sure that you know the camera crew is is here. So
Yeah.
make sure you give yourself grace.
Yeah.
Or
Because
No,
you
thank
can't
you.
control what can't be controlled.
Yep.
Control what you can control.
Absolutely.
Word.
Absolutely. Thank you. I appreciate that.
proud of you too again.
Word.
Thank
Or
you.
this is beautiful.
Thank you. Yeah. And shout out to, WTF. This studio literally has been life-changing for me.
Wow.
Like I always, tell them that. And I had like actually saw Weezy the other day and I told her that when she had the mixer, I was like, you don't even know. Like when I started recording here, even the people that I've met, like recording here,
Yeah.
life-changing. That's why even like connections, who you connect with, who that's why I'm big on networking. Like networking sometimes is even greater than a degree.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Like you
it
meet the
is.
right person
Yeah.
and your life can just be different. And that's why it's good to also be like just have like good energy too. Like people need to work on their energy because sometimes because people are dealing with their own things, they don't even realize how they're showing up. Whereas like if you're not like personable, if you're kind of like coming off nasty or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
it's hard for people to want to connect with you, so making sure you're, tapping into your own energy for sure.
Definitely.
Yeah. So I have one more question for us, right? And then we'll end here.
Mm-hmm.
If you guys could leave us with like either a tip, right? A tip for the audience. It could be a quote that you live by, something that you like. It could be an affirmation, right? Something that you recite often. Leave us with a tip or, something you live by.
So one thing that I live by is staying true to yourself and also taking accountability. So that's two things. Staying true to you and taking accountability for like your wrongdoings or just anything that you feel may not be in alignment or
Yeah.
overall just, make sure you take accountability.
Yep.
That's what I got to say.
Mm-hmm.
Right your wrongs. We're not perfect. Nobody's perfect.
Right. Love that.
So that's what I'll leave y'all with.
Mm-hmm.
One tip I'll leave the viewers with is control your mind.
Mm-hmm.
Like once you can control your thoughts, like you're good. Like cut the negative out. Like you're once you feed something negative, it's just gonna lead to another thought and another thought. Like just control your mind.
Yep.
Like once you have control over your mind, you control your reality. So if you want to continue to think negative in this life, you're gonna have a negative outcome.
For sure.
If you have positive thoughts, you're gonna have positive outcome. So it's pretty simple. Just control your mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Absolutely. Yeah.
You heard that?
Yeah.
It was crazy.
Who started this?
Yes. We got to find out. Right. Exactly. Exactly.
No snap. No.
Nope. Right. The nails would do
It
it.
was crazy. Snap is old school now.
You heard? They ain't snapping no more.
Yeah.
I'm with y'all though. Word.
Mm-hmm.
Word. I'm with
I
y'all.
jack
Yeah. And so, yeah, we're at the end, right? I definitely want you guys to like, of course, leave your handles, like where people can find you, follow you, and anything you have, upcoming that you want people to know.
So y'all can find me on all platforms at checkmy_aura. And then our business page is Healing World Order. So you can find us on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Healing World Order.
Yeah.
So yeah, like he said, Healing World Order.
Yeah.
On IG, healingworldorder.com. And you can also find my personal Wasabi World with a V. The first A is a V.
Okay.
And yeah, just tap in with us. We got a lot of rebranding that we're working on. So just stay tuned for all the, the good products that we have available for you guys. Yeah.
It's time to reprogram.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Absolutely.
And the alternatives is here for you.
Definitely.
It's here for you.
I'll be tapping in.
Please.
Make sure y'all tap in because I'm about to be on y'all line this week. Like, hey, y'all gonna be sick of me.
We got you. We
Gonna be
got
sick
you.
of me.
Yeah, for y'all.
Yeah, but no, thank you guys so much.
Thank you for having us.
Of course.
Appreciate you, Queen.
Yes, and this is your Mental Matters podcast, guys. We're out.